of Dodges pulling up to a Dodge dealership. What am I doing here, man? Well, there's an F8 Green RT, and I'm in the F8 Green Scat, and I am here to pick up that beast right there. Guys, so today's video has got a little bit of a teaser in it. I'll probably end up posting something about this on Instagram before I see it. I got a lot of stuff to go through as far as paperwork wise and getting all this stuff done, but you see it. That thing's a beast. And I thought, you know what? I got the F8 Green 392, and it could be like my track car, my toy car. And I was like, why don't I just go get this? Why don't I just get this Hellcat Red Eye and I'll give it another shot. Maybe the last one had a problem, or maybe the last one had an issue. But why don't we give it another shot and we'll see what happens. But anywho's, so I'm about to go do that now. I had to put a deposit down just because I guess somebody else was already looking at it. So yeah, so anyways, we're going to continue on with the video because I got to do paperwork and stuff. But today's video is going to be a little bit different because I already know what it's going to be. People are going to be like, well, TK, how can you afford to do this? And you got the allocations for the TRX, and you got the Rebel and the Tahoe and all these freaking cars. How can you afford to do all of that? And it's not just YouTube. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about bringing some of you guys that actually want to put in the work and do it, and bring some of you guys up. And if well, let's just go ahead and get into the video. I'll be back here in a minute. By the time I get done, it means I've signed all my paperwork and stuff, and then we'll continue on with the video. I mean, look at that. Just at the snap of a finger, we're done. And now I just got to get all my stuff situated, and we'll pick it up. Maybe I'll put a picture or something in here so you can see that it's sold. Or if you, like I said, more than likely, if you follow my Instagram, you already saw it. You probably already seen it already, but anyways, so that's done. I'm excited about that. Giving the Red Eye another shot, one more shot. So we'll see what happens with that. But let's go park somewhere. Let's go sit somewhere and talk, and we're going to talk a little bit about money. I'm going to show you some different things. Is that like a ghost going across my screen, or is that dust? Dust out here is ridiculous. You see, I was like, woo, about to be on Ghostbusters. Anyways, let's go ahead and go park somewhere, and we'll get into it, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm outside of the next place that I'm going to be getting into here in a minute, and that's the indoor skydiving. The actual main skydive park that's here right now is actually closed. Evidently, an instructor or somebody got COVID, so there's no jumps going on right now. So I figure I'll jump in the wind tunnel and try to enjoy myself. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about money, because that's why you guys are here today. So look, there's a lot of backlash, or some people may not like, yeah, I know the phone matches the car. It's green and gold. I know. I'm just saying. There's a lot of people that are saying, well, Robinhood sucks, or and look, I don't care if you use E-Trade, TD Ameritrade. I don't care what the actual thing is that you use. All of them have issues. Every single one of them. Sometime, if you use prepaid apps, like I know a lot of you guys, people are like, what do you guys think about Chime? Chime's going to start selling Bitcoin or start, trading crypto. Chime has their own issues. Like sometimes you might not have access to your money. Even normal banks, like for me, it's Bank of America. Sometimes the website goes down, or sometimes something happens and I can't do what I want to do. I can't transfer money, or I can't. It happens with every single institution. So before people flood the comments, oh, Robinhood sucks, Robinhood does this. I use Robinhood primarily, and I'm going to tell you why. Yes, I know TD Ameritrade has an app. Yes, I know E-Trade has an app. I was with E-Trade for probably 15 years, all right? Here's the thing. For me, Robinhood is just better. Now, before I get into like what platforms I use, let me talk about one other thing, right? So people want to know, well, TK, how can you afford this car, that car, the next car, or whatever, and afford to make all those payments? Well, a couple different things. One, I don't make a bunch of payments on a bunch of cars. most of my vehicles, unless the interest rate is like 0.9%, I buy them. I don't do financing on cars. I buy them outright. When we bought the Red Eye, we did the financing thing through USAA just because I wasn't paying. It was like 0.9% or whatever it was. It was like a promotional thing because of the pandemic. So that's why I did it. And then it was paid off. And then we went through the process of the settlement and getting the vehicles that we have now with FCA. So I don't believe in having massive car payments. That said, I'm not downing anybody for having a car payment. I'm even going to do some videos on how you can afford a 392 wide body Scat Pack or a regular Scat Pack or even a Hellcat and let it pay for itself. I'm going to do videos in a series on those for you guys so you guys can see it. I've had other people ask like, well, you know, oh, that was another thing. Someone was like, damn, TK, you went to Vegas and then, you know, really started showing your ass, you know, where they're talking about the Rolex or the other shit, right? It's not about that, right? It's not about showing your ass. It's about enjoying the fruits of your work, right? Some people think it's, oh, you're just stunting on people. No, I'm enjoying the fruits of my work. Anybody that can tell you that I've rocked with in Houston, I know my dude Mike that's out here in Vegas and stuff will tell you. Some people will say, you know, well, TK's always paying for everything or TK always does whatever. Because I was in a spot where I used to rock with people that they used to do that all the time, right? But, you know, when you get to be in that position, that's what you should do. And let's talk about how you get to that position. You don't get to that position, you got a little bit of credit, you're young, you're like 19, 20, 21, 22, something like that. And then you're like, I'm going to go get this RT, right? Now, we all know, now, I'm not shitting on RTs. Shout out to Dream Chasing Geo, That Guy Kid. Shout out to Mamba Forever. Shout out to everybody I know, Shaker T, everybody that's driving an RT, a 5.7. There's nothing wrong with the 5.7 Hemi, man. But everybody I know that has a 5.7 Hemi now, maybe outside of Geo, it's like, I want to get a Scat. Or I want to get a Hellcat. So, the number one rule for me, and this, ladies, you can take this as not even financial advice, don't settle. Why are you settling? Why settle for an RT when you want a Hellcat? Why settle? Just wait. Why everybody's laughing and kikiing and they fucking around while you're driving that Honda Civic or you're driving whatever, you're stacking your money, right? You put a plan together, you start stacking your money so that you can have a different down payment when you go in there so that you can secure that Hellcat or do whatever. And you're working on your credit to get a higher score while you're building that down payment so that there is no, you know, you can get your own financing before you go to a dealership to secure your car, all right? Now, part of the things with this video is I'm going to talk about, you know, one of my other channels, keep it 100 money, keep it 100 credit, right? And you can find it on YouTube, and maybe I'll link it in the description below. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start doing like a very simple financial series. If your credit looks like Chris Tucker on crack, I got you. We will have you looking like Chris Brown with some fresh waves before it's all done. All right. It's easy. It's not hard. It's not hard to do. And it literally, you could have the most fucked up credit. I'm talking about like, he needs some milk credit. Your credit could be so jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Your credit could be super jacked up. All right. And at the end of it all, in like 60 days, 90 at the most, you'll be sitting at like a high 600, low 700 credit score. Which means like car lots will be like, just nutting on themselves to sell you a car. Because right now, over 45% of all loans that are written right now, at least down on the East Coast, in the United States, their credit scores are not over 630. And they're paying, I know people now that are paying 18% interest. You are getting fucking railed. Matter of fact, you're paying for a fucking demon to drive that RT. People don't think about that. Interest is a motherfucker. You have to think about that. Just do some very basic math, right? And I'll tell you, let me give you an example. One of the first nice cars I bought, right? I had a little credit. It wasn't great. but there was a Lotus, and I really wanted this shit, right? Oh, it wasn't even that. My M5. My 2003 BMW M5 manual. I really wanted that car, right? It was like, and it was a certified pre-owned. It was 2004 when I bought it. So someone had put like 4,000 miles on it, and I bought it. By the time, and I made every payment on time, but I never overpaid, my interest rate was like 12 point something % on that car. Do you know that I paid for that car 1.5 times? Like the retail price on that car when it was new was like 96 grand or something, right? And then after, when I got it as a CPO car, I think I got it for like 78, something like that. And then, but I paid, when it was all said and done, like $116,000 for that fucking car. Almost double for that M5. That was stupid. So you got to think about it. If it's something that you're not going to keep for a long time, like you're going to beat on it for a year, then maybe the interest rate doesn't matter to you, or you don't care. You're going to fuck your credit up. You don't care. But that's the one thing, like I can tell you, the pandemic has hurt a lot of people, right? A lot. It has really hurt a lot of people financially. They lost their jobs, But then you got motherfuckers that had really good credit, right? Some kind of business, whether it was YouTube or something else. The government was giving away free money with PPP. So when you're a motherfucker like me and your credit is on, I'm trying to give a good example. When your credit looks like Megan Good on that 21 Questions video, then they don't even look at you. They don't care. They just give you the note. And I got it from my YouTube channel, and it was 100% forgiven by the government because I was the only employee. Now, is that something that everybody has access to and can get? Of course not. I'm not stupid. I know everybody doesn't have that ability to get that. I understand that. But it's just the little things, man. And you'd be surprised. Credit is so important because when shit's fucked up, maybe you get into a financial emergency. I could go into my wallet. And I'm not shitting on somebody. Somebody will take this the wrong way. If I was going to do that, I would, pull like $5 grand in cash out. But I'm not doing that, okay? I'm not trying to shit on anybody. But I could literally go in here and pull any one of these credit cards out. Or I could just use all of these if I had to, right? Every single one of these credit cards. And I could buy a house out here on these cards. Like there's 160 grand in cards. I could get by on these credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So credit is important because it can get you by in places when your cash flow is messed up. So credit is important. It keeps you from having to overpay for money. Because when you're financing a car, you're just paying for money. You ain't got it, so you're financing it and you're paying for money. You want to pay as least for that money as possible. That's the biggest key. All right. And that little nugget, or just me just talking about that, is for the youngsters, because I know so many that will just go to the dealer, and because they're young and they have a little bit of a credit profile, they're on some like, F it, I don't care, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make these payments in 6 months, and then they go sign there's a big giant semi truck just across from me. They go sign a big massive fucking car payment for a scat pack or something else that they can't afford. So that's the one thing. And I understand the stunting thing, and I understand being young, and you just want to get some pussy, right? I get it, fellas. I get it. But look at a lot of these. I'm not gonna say all the ladies is right too, because some of y'all ladies is jacked up when y'all young too. Y'all be fucking y'all's money up on bags and all kinds of other shit. But most ladies, fellas, they don't do that. They got this shit up here. They tighten up. They're not messing up their credit. They're going to school. They're getting their shit together. We're the ones that look like dumbasses at 30 when we're like, oh shit, let me tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And they already got their shit together. So it's always good, like I said, to have a real one with you, by your side. It's invaluable. So, and fellas, for y'all youngsters, I'll be like, oh, I'm just trying to smash this, or I'm just trying to do that. It's always going to be there, bro. I'm telling you this as somebody that's over 40 years old now and can do whatever I want. It's always going to be there. There's buns is always going to be there. And matter of fact, as you get older and your money situation gets right, you get a better quality of buns. I'm just saying. The buns level, the level of buns goes up. All right. I'm going sideways with this. So let's get back to some different things. So what I want to do for you guys that follow me on a regular basis or are interested is I'll start doing 1 or maybe 2 videos a week over there on how I use Robinhood. And let me just go into it now so I can show you how I use Robinhood, and use Robinhood to do like different types of trades, right? My 2020, look, they have a recap. My 2020 Robinhood recap is here. Has been quite a year. Let's take a look back. Okay, let's go. More investors shared their journey on Robinhood. So this is new. I've never seen this before on Robinhood, so that's kind of cool. And you can see I started this account with Robinhood on February of 2019. I know the camera's probably not going to focus on that, right? Yo, Robinhood. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get this to focus. Hold on. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Because this, tell me what this looks like, fellas. What does that look like, fellas? Yo, Robinhood, somebody at Robinhood is trolling. Yo, somebody at Robinhood is trolling. There's no way. Yeah. So the first stock I bought on Robinhood was Porsche at $6.50 a share. I don't think it's worth that much now. You kept close to your investments. Look, you checked your investments three days a week this year. That's about average. Yep. I made 43 major trades this year. Look at that. On stocks. You're just a little attached of the stocks. You checked Hertz Global Holdings Inc. common stock the most, 87 times this year. Let me tell you why I checked Hertz so much. I checked Hertz so much because they went bankrupt and the stock went down to like 80 cents. But then people were like, there was already stuff on forums and boards, and we're going to talk about that and where to follow things. But they were pushing this stock up, pushing it. So I bought in at like 70 something cents. And I bought in for like 15 grand. And then that friggin' stock went to like $2.30 something cents or something. I was like, boop, sell. That was a massive win. So yeah, I did good. Yeah, look. And you think outside the stocks, I traded crypto this year. I trade a lot of crypto on Robinhood. But what did it say? Oh, I got dividends. It was saying you made some pocket change. Go back, Robinhood. I hate the iPhone when you swipe up. There it goes. Yeah. I made some pocket change. I got some dividends from my stocks. And you got paid a little extra. I was paid another 8% in dividends this year. I'm a trendsetter. Look at that. I referred 52 people this year. 52 people have got invited to Robinhood through me, or from learning the market. So, by the way, if you are interested in Robinhood or you want to mess around with it, I will drop a link in the description down below. I put a link to Robinhood in every single video, by the way. So if you want to learn more about it or follow along with trades that I'm going to do or things that I'm going to post it on Keep It 100 Money and Keep It 100 Credit, then just go ahead and do that. So this is my goal. The whole purpose of today's video is this. There's a lot of youngsters, and I respect all y'all, man. And I say youngsters not in a disrespectful way. But I got a lot of younger people, 10 years younger or more than me. A lot are from Texas, from Houston, and from Miami that follow. They want to know, like, I'm constantly getting DMs. What do you think about this stock? What do you think about that stock? What is it that I should do? Hold on one second. Let's see what's going on. I got a phone call. All right, we'll see how this lighting works in here. But anyways, when you get a phone call like that, you got to take it. So sorry I had to take that phone call. But let me just give you just a brief idea on some stuff on Robinhood. So I have worked with a couple of people that were seriously like, what do you think about this? What should I trade this morning? What should I do this? And this is just an example. Everybody else's results are going to vary, right? It depends on their dedication. All investments, no matter what you do, have risk. And me showing you like what I got one kid to do. You might come in and something happens, a war breaks out or something, and the market eats shit, and it doesn't happen for you. But let me just give you an example. Let me show you a couple screenshots. So this was this morning at 9:38 a.m. You can see that there. A friend sent me this. He on just today, he gained $856.32. All right. Now you can see he's only been trading for 6 months. That's it. That's his history. 6 months old. He started with $150. He's at $10,856. So for a lot of you guys that are youngsters, you want to buy the next Hellcat, you want to buy a new Charger, you want to buy whatever it is. Maybe you want to buy some red bottom shoes and a freaking Balenciaga jacket. I don't know. But you can start this. A new year is about to start here in January, and the market's about to be crazy. It's either good. And here's the thing: some people are going to say, well, there's going to be a new president. The market's going to go crazy. They're not going to like what he's going to do. Da 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 da. Look, you can make money in a bull market, and you can make money in a bear market. That's the difference between people that just be picking shit and throwing it at the wall and see what sticks, and people that actually know what the hell they're doing when they're investing. That would be me. All right, so I'm going to make money in any market, good market, bad market. I'm still making money. I also use crypto and the like. By the way, at the time of doing this, oh, what the hell is this? I just got another message. Oh, wow. Supposedly Jupiter and Saturn are lined up. Won't see it again for 400 years. I'm publishing it this evening too, so if you guys haven't gone outside and seen that, go see it. But yeah. So, oh, that's what I was doing. I'm sorry. Pay me no mind. That just took me off guard. All right, so let's go into crypto. So you can just give you a brief example, right? People that are investing in like Bitcoin right now. It's been all over the place, I'm going to be honest with you. But right now it's at 22,630, right? It's down 5% on the day. But let me just give you an example of how like crazy crypto is, right? Just this year, at this point right now, last year, Bitcoin is up $15,131 or 201%. There's not a lot of other assets, securities, or investments that you can get into. Now, they're extremely volatile. You can put a lot of money in and lose your ass. And then there's other times you could put money in, you could invest money in and make a ton of money. It just depends. Crypto has a lot of risk. But I do a lot of crypto trading. That's just me. But anyways, the purpose of today's video was to impart some knowledge for you guys, the youngsters that be calling me Unc or following me, or some of y'all have your shit together. Some of you do Forex already, like my dude SRT6 Poppy and 392 Savage. Some of y'all do other activities to make your money, and other people are already invested in the market. And for you guys, hats off to you. But look, the biggest thing I can tell you is just don't spend your money on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You want to have your money in something that you get some kind of return in. But before we go, for you guys that actually were here through the entire video, I would be remiss if I didn't do this right now. We have been giving away Amazon gift cards, but I think what I'm going to do is one comment in the comment section down below today for you guys that were here through the whole video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you 2 of these, right? We can do it via PayPal, Zelle, or if you want, I'll send you $200 in stock. We can do it like that too, or $200 in crypto. I'm going to let you guys pick, but I'm going to go ahead and pick one comment in the comments section down below from today's video, and I'm going to shoot you guys $100 for either one, being here on the premiere and watching the video, but also commenting in the comment section down below. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on this video, and if you want like more detailed information, because I know I covered a lot. I was all over the place talking about credit repair and stocks and investments and crypto and all kinds of other stuff, because I keep my hands in a lot of stuff, right? That's how you you want to have like, and we'll do another video on this, but you want to have multiple sources of income and revenue. Like for me, you know, YouTube is a very, very tiny, like this. It's like gnat on a dog's nutsack amount of my revenue, okay? Most of my revenue comes in from trading, investments, whether it might be buying a shithole house and then flipping it for more money. And I don't do nothing to it. I'm not rebuilding houses. This ain't Bob Vila. I ain't in there putting in some Bella wood floors and cleaning the house up. I literally will just buy a house sometimes and just sit on it, wait for the market to go up, and then sell it for a profit. So there's all different types of things. And you can do the same thing with cars. You know, the same thing that we're doing with the TRX now. You know, we got that allocation for the TRX. I'm not going to keep that truck. That Hellcat truck is nice, but I have no use for it. I'm going to wait like these other suckers that got their Corvettes and these dumbasses that are willing to spend $130,000 for a $60,000 car. I'll find me a sucker that wants to give me $140,000 for the TRX, and I'm going to sell it. That's just how that works, and it's going to pay for, you know, my other vehicles. This is how it works. But anyways, hopefully this video has been somewhat informative to you. I know I was all over the place, but I am going to link the other channel in the description down below. And if you want to learn more about crypto investments, things of that nature, I'm going to commit to y'all now that I'm going to do at least I'm going to do at least 2 videos a week on that channel. And then I might do like story uploads from that channel on, hey, this is a stock I'm picking in the morning. And I might do it on my personal Instagram, More with TK, right? So if you're on my personal Instagram, More with TK, not just TK's Garage, but More with TK, I'll probably do that. But anywho's, with that said, I want to thank you guys very much for staying here through the entire video. Like I said, at the end, 200 bucks. I'll drop $200 out of this little stack right here. We'll drop it via PayPal. I don't fuck with Cash App. If you really want me to know why, hit me up offline and I'll explain to you why. It's really a really bad app as far as like how they track you and all kinds of other crap. It's not a good look. But PayPal, Zelle, crypto, stock, or if you happen to be out here just good old-fashioned cash, just comment. It's that simple. By the way, what are you fools doing for New Year's? Who's coming to Las Vegas for New Year's? I need to know in the comment section down below, because we might have to rent a rooftop somewhere. We might do something crazy. I don't know, man. You know me. So anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I'll leave the link to the other channel in the description down below, as well as all my other links. If you haven't signed up for Robinhood yet, go do it. It's a free stock. It's free money. Who the fuck doesn't like free money? Free money is free money. Whether that's $5 or $500. It's free. Go sign up. Catch y'all on the next one.